Okay.
Hey, this is the noob rchain-programming group. Kent and I are starting off here, and we don't have a specific agenda for today. HJ had wanted to get some help on getting his Rosette node running on a Mac. So hopefully he will join us.
Yeah, he said he's going to. I don't know. I think he might be traveling today, but
that could be. I guess he didn't mention that yesterday when I was when he was mentioning that he was working on that. When I mentioned the new group, I guess he was just giving me an update on what he was doing in this arena or trying to do. Yeah, he did say that he's going to be away and less active until next month. I'm not sure exactly when he's leaving. Going to France. Can you give us any update on the redemption process? I don't know if you've been involved with that, Kent. 4 p.m. Eastern time yesterday, I submitted.
oh yeah, seems like it froze a bit.
Okay, so just be patient, huh?
Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Absolutely, sure can.
Okay. Yeah. Well, what exactly do you want to hear about it?
Well, I guess I was wondering if you could say when I should start to worry. If I don't, should I guess after 24 hours I should ask what's happening?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was wondering, when I should start to worry about getting my confirmation email.
Oh, so I believe those will be, because they're not automatically processed. So, I mean, it's whenever, I guess, Greg or someone else, decides to process all the log files, essentially.
So, your camera's not working, or you're shy?
Oh yeah. 1 second. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like this is just when I wake up, and yeah. I would. 1 second. Let me turn on the lights at least.
Well, I guess I understand. It's the rchain group. Everybody turns their camera off in the meetings, and it really cuts down on the bandwidth of communication. But we don't need high bandwidth all the time. Sometimes meeting and greeting is enough. Somebody makes a connection with who the people are.
Yep, back.
So,
Hmm.
I would, I'm interested in learning how to um, uh, use reflection in Rosette to print out the source code.
Hmm.
Uh,
I would be interested in that too.
um, well, maybe we need Greg to do that, or I haven't really gotten around to reading the Rosette manual
Hmm.
in detail, and I guess it's laziness. I think probably reading the Rosette manual would be pre-Rosette should be a prerequisite to trying to use it.
Hmm.
And I haven't really read the Rolang spec in a long time. I don't. So I guess going over some Rolang examples is something that would be a good thing to do.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
We can certainly look into the problem of running Rosette without the make.
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind looking over your shoulder on that.
Sure, that works.
I've done a lot of C debugging 20
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Well, I'm sure that'll, come to help. Should I, let's see. So do you want me to, I guess, share my screen and we can try to
Sure.
debug that together, or?
Yeah, I think that would be great to help get me back in the swing of things. And who knows, maybe I can help.
Oh, I think you can. Let's see. So, yeah, let me get Vagrant up. And
Now, when I was doing the Vagrant up, it seemed to rewrite everything that I changed.
rewrite, as in like
It reinitialized all the code to what it was, before I made any changes.
So when you say changes, did you make changes to the source code, or like?
Yeah, changes to the source code.
It shouldn't redo those.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I want to save them, what do? I commit them or something.
Yeah, you can. I guess you can commit them, but as long as you don't revert them manually or like revert them through some other form, or like do a git reset hard, you should be fine. Jimmy there?
Yeah, I'm on mute. I'm here.
Okay, cool. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, so you just did a Vagrant up and you did a Vagrant SSH.
Yep.
And now we're in there. And now you're going to do a make. Or you have to change the directory.
Yeah, and then do a make.
Okay, and why did it stop in GDB here?
Oh, I have a debugging statement. Or I mean, not a debugging statement, but yeah, I call GDB from the make file.
So your version is a little bit different than what's in your Git folder.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say like a little bit different. It's literally just, I'll change it back here.
Okay, that's fine.
That's it.
No, we need GDB today. Okay. Cancel.
So now the issue is that,
Yeah, I would leave the GDB in there. We want it.
yeah. I know that, but like, well, I meant when you call it like this, right? Like the make file, right, is so here's my logic, right? Maybe you can correct it. So when you call ls, right, and you see the make file here, right, and if you open the make file, you get, you know, your all requests.
Oops.
And this is what. Sorry.
The font is a little small. And you.
Okay. I can. Is that better? Does that change anything?
That didn't change the font. Oh well. Let me just.
1 second. I should be able to do something.
Okay, I can see it now. I moved it to my larger monitor.
I was hoping that.
Welcome, Gary. We're just looking into debugging Rosette to try to determine why, when we don't run it with make, it doesn't run.
Such a mysterious bug. Text. Oh, here, I can change the font. And that didn't seem to change much.
No.
But
That looks a little bigger.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's bigger.
Cool.
Maybe you
Okay.
had to
So
refresh. Maybe you had to refresh before the change took effect.
yeah, let me. Oops. I quit screen share. Okay, no. Now it actually got bigger. So let me reshare that. I'm gonna have to relog in or re-SSH. Okay. So where were we? So we're in source. No. RBL, rosette. And so Jim, I was saying how, you know, I was doing the ls and then here's the make file, right?
Right.
Yeah, and so the make file just executes this, right? Is that?
And so
And
if
it's still,
you type make, it works, right?
yeah, so in theory, if I run this command, it should be the same as running the make, right?
Right.
Okay. But it isn't.
Right. I noticed that we couldn't do that, and
yeah.
and now we're running Rosette, but it didn't include any of the files. Now, just type make.
Yeah, it works. Yeah. See, I just type make.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But if I
so now let's go back in GDB.
Yeah, okay, cool. So here's GDB. Nope.
Oops.
Yeah, I gotta delete that. But in theory, that's the same thing. Well, okay.
Okay. So the first now the first error we get is the runtime error. Standard operation context. Okay, so let's put a breakpoint in runtime error.
Cool. Gotta grab for it. Let's see. So let me go back up two directories and grep for runtime error. Is that good?
Yeah.
And so there's only one instance. This is source/prim 175. And I'm going to go back down two directories and re-execute GDB. And then run, or
Wait, no, break.
Breakpoint. Yep. And then, and then set it like that. Is that good?
Yep.
Okay. And so we get that breakpoint. It indeed lands there.
Do a backtrace.
Backtrace. Yep. And so we have this primitive dispatch, which
I think I mean we can go up there, but I think it's failing in the lookup.
Lookup and invoke here, or
well, the last one. We probably want to look at them both.
Sure. So actor 272, right?
Well, no, just go up to 8.
This one.
Type up 8, I think.
Up 8, like that?
Or is it up £8? Oh, that was right. That was right. That took us to the right place. Now do a list. We're in the right place. You're on.
Yeah. So
do a P C text.
Let's this is a pointer to a context.
Okay, so do a star C text. P star.
Yep.
It's an object, huh?
It is an object indeed. In fact, it's a mailbox object, according to this.
Okay, so look up and then vote. So P context is also a context, I assume?
P context is, wait, sorry, which?
Do a P.
Is this what you're looking at?
Yeah, print that. Print star that.
Oh, this is the variable type for context. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So context is an object that's a pointer to a context.
Okay, so let's look at the target. Target is that, what's the target?
Oh, this thing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me print that then. So that's a pointer to an object. let's see. I wonder if there's a better.
Why don't you look at the instead of looking at the base, maybe look at just the contents of target.
Just that, you mean?
Star.
Okay.
That's still the base. Wait, what am I looking at?
Yeah, it's still a base. I think, well, base is just a macro. And what it's a macro for is something that...
Yeah, that's where I got into trouble right away when I tried to understand the code. Is the macros can fool you.
Yeah, actually, there's a new GDB command that unpacks macros, which is kind of neat. I keep forgetting what it is. Let's see.
So I guess what I'm trying to find out is what we're looking up here, and then why we don't find it. Okay, so why don't we set a breakpoint, do another list, and we'll set a breakpoint.
Where though?
Just type list. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Well, I mean, you're looking for this, right?
Right. I wanted to put a breakpoint like at 271 or whatever.
Got it. Yeah, 270, and then just continue. Well,
no, we gotta rerun. We're gonna
get. Cool. And we got backtrace. Okay.
Okay. Do next. Ooh. You want to go in?
Yeah, we're right here. So we want to go in, right?
Right. So.
Now we're here. Next. Well, let me just put context on here.
Well, do it next, and let's see if we get through it. We got through it.
Yep.
Okay. What is POBFN?
It's a pointer to an object. All these P's are pointers to blah. So my theory is that it has to do with signals and interrupts for some reason. But so actually, yeah, this might.
So P interrupt apps pending.
Yeah, actually, no, that returns a 0. So it must go to this case.
Okay, well, because we're single stepping, we may not get the problem.
We will. Don't worry. I've done this once, I believe. I mean, not at this pace or like this thoroughly, but I still got it. I forgot where it was though. So okay, here's the issue. We're going into this if FN absent case, right? And we shouldn't be, or like in theory. Okay, another way to put this is, let's see. This is
so we did the lookup of the function and it failed.
Yeah, we looked up the function and it's equal to absent. I wish I could print out these macros. 1 second.
Yeah. Well, at least I think we know that we need to go into the lookup OBL. and see why it goes to absent.
Yeah. Okay, sure. We can do that first.
So you can jump right there, right? Or go there.
You mean
Go to that line.
this one?
Yeah. Go 770. Is it? G. You don't want to jump. If you jump, it continues.
Yeah, we've already passed it. Well, is it possible? I think
Yeah,
we.
you can go back. It's a little dangerous, but nothing has changed, so going back shouldn't hurt.
Sure.
If you want to start over, just put a breakpoint there.
Yeah, okay. I think that might be. Where did we set the breakpoint? Actor 270. And we're still in the file, so that should work. Or no. This is 770. Okay, and then rerun. Yep. So we're here.
Okay, step in.
Okay. Where did that land us? Object meta. So.
Okay, so.
Yes, print out the slot.
What is?
So, I mean, going back to, I guess, rosette theory. The first slot is, sorry, let me search this up. It's on the rosette ref. Or I should search up slots, maybe.
So what class is this?
This slot?
It's a slot, I guess.
Yeah. So it says it's a standard meta. In theory, I thought it should be the parent class, which I guess could be the meta. Yeah. And then this. Oh no! Interesting. So the parent is slot 1, and the meta is slot 0, according to the code. It's a bit different on the rosette reference, but I don't know. That's cool to know. Yeah. So slot 1 is indeed the parent because of the actor. Okay. Yeah. So now the question is, what?
Now, what the empty condition is? What
The empty?
is it? I assume that this is
Another macro, right?
yeah. Well, it's a conditional, right? I mean, if it's empty.
Let me see. Oh, macro expand.
Do this.
Oh, interesting. It's not.
Expand meta just for the hell of it.
Yeah. Let's see. Meta.
It's not.
There's no. I don't think that's a macro. Or where are you looking at it here?
Yeah. No. Okay. All the macros are uppercase.
Yeah, all the macros are uppercase. That seems to be pretty consistent.
But I guess what I don't understand is empty is not a macro. It's a constant. right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, constants are uppercase too, right? I mean, they can be. P empty, just for the hell of it.
Sure. Actually, you know what? I might have gotten the macro expand command wrong. Because it looks like a macro. I mean, I swear, if I didn't get that error, I would believe it's a macro at least.
Yeah. But when you said expand macro empty, it expanded to nothing.
Is that the right command though? Sorry, I just don't. Oh. Here. So the way it's defined is, let's see.
You know, the other way we could deal with this is run it through the compiler to just expand all the macros.
Sure, we could do that, but that's how it's defined. So I don't know how to show the source for. I swear there's a command for that.
Did not define empty, define empty.
So empty is indeed a macro that expands to nothing. So this is accurate. This is actually a macro expansion.
Right.
It's expanding to a blank, which is kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. That just makes it confusing, I feel, but I don't know. Well, anyways, mystery solved. So basically this is just like a null argument list.
Right. And what's, can you explain this line? I don't understand this line of code at all.
Which one?
812.
812. So in line, that's just a way to say, you know, like force the function to be inline. Or there might be some like weird optimizations, but I mean, it's kind of not relevant. And then a pointer to an object, an address to a pointer of an object. Ooh. That feels weird, but I think that's right. And then we have the object meta. That's the function name.
Okay, so
these are the empty arguments, and then it returns the instance variable indexed into 0 of slot.
okay, and I still don't quite understand.
That's all it does.
Okay, you have a pointer to an object address.
Yeah.
OB colon meta. Okay, I guess I forget my C++. Oh, the OB colon meta is accessing a field of meta.
Oh no, this is the object.
Yeah.
And this is the function name.
Okay, so it's invoking the function meta.
Well, it's not invoking. This is the declaration. So, are you familiar?
Okay.
You know, it's just
now I understand.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Cool.
Just
yeah.
the declaration.
Yeah.
But the declaration. Okay, and the function. Okay, so the meta is the slot 0. The parent is the slot 1. The slot is n plus 2. What's n?
N is the argument passed in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's always plus 2. Okay. Thank you. I'm getting back up to speed.
Cool, cool.
Like I said, when the first version of C++, came out, I taught a faculty seminar on it, and I haven't looked at it since, really.
Okay. Actually, one thing. Sorry, this isn't just a pointer to an object. It's a pointer to an object. It's a tuple that's a pointer. No. Whoops. This is a type def. So it's actually. That's the definition. So it's actually something that, I guess the way to read this is takes in a pointer to an object, a pointer to a context, and returns a primitive function. Yes, I believe that's it. Let me just double check my type. Let's see. So. Oh no, I'm sorry. It is a pointer. No. Ignore that. Actually, this is how primitive functions are defined. It's the function that takes in that and returns a pointer to object. Yeah, sorry, I just confused you. For some reason, I'm just kind of confused why it's an address to a pointer of an object. That sounds like it's basically like two indirections, which I don't know.
Well, the address undoes the pointer, so it's not a pointer to an object.
Is that how it works?
I'm sorry?
Sorry, I was drinking. Is it? I thought.
If I remember properly. Okay, now this is a pointer to an object pointer, which points to a pointer to an object.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So this, the ampersand basically undoes the pointer. So it's an object pointer address. So it's the address that's in the pointer.
But how come? Is that the same as an object, though?
Yeah.
Then why wouldn't they write object or just OB? There's an OB, just like that.
Well,
I mean, it seems to me that it's literally an address to a pointer of the object. So what's being returned is the address. So it's not undone. It's like it's literally like a pointer to a pointer, almost. Although the difference between these two then become kind of confusing.
So
let me search that. Plus pointers to objects. I mean, another way to look at it is just see that what's being returned, which must be the return value. is an object pointer. It's not. What's getting me is it's not a address to. Well, I guess it is. Yes, it is an address to a pointer object. But I feel like it's the pointer object itself.
Options pointer.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
if
I mean,
it's an object pointer,
mhm.
okay, and we did a.
Why are you saying this? Why are you studying this particular instruction so much, Jim?
Well, I guess we don't have to do that.
No, but what I'm saying is this where the error is? The error related to this 812?
Well, I just
But
stopped here because I wanted to understand the code. We are getting to the place where it fails.
Yeah, and it's a good idea just
Well,
to.
now this inline instruction is a compiler instruction. So when make sees this inline instruction, it stuffs the macro in there, right?
Right, except it's not a macro; it's a function. But it's
Well,
just like a macro, just like a macro.
It's inline code, and I'm saying that if you just run that line, how does the compiler know? I mean,
We're just declaring we're declaring the function here.
Yeah. I mean,
We're
just
defining
think of
an
this.
inline function, which is the address of a pointer to an object.
Yeah, so if it was in Java, it would be something like, I don't know if that's even better, but pointer object address, meta, no arguments, and then return slot there or something. Or it'll be like this dot. Yeah. And then this would be inside the class object. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not too important that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a minor. I think it's just an address to a pointer of an object. And that's
Yeah, let's move past the
yeah.
the
Sounds
function
good.
definitions here.
So it returns the meta object of the actor, right?
Okay, what's the next code piece? The next line we actually, the next line we actually execute. I mean, we execute these declarations.
Yeah, so we executed the meta here, and sorry, I just ended up doing. I should have done another step, but anyways, so it executed meta, which called, meta here, right?
Yeah.
It returned the slot. Now this slot gets passed back into the base, right?
Right.
You follow? Yeah. And so, sorry, I'm gonna have to restart because I accidentally pressed next. But in theory, now we're back here, right? And then we get into the slot. We step again. Ooh. Can I not step? I want to get into here essentially. Well, okay, here. I can just search up.
Yeah, it does puts it in line, so it really doesn't do anything.
Oh no! I just want to get into lookup OBO. And lookup OBO only exists in standard meta. So I'm going to put a breakpoint in source/meta.cc 272. I'm going to rerun this.
I don't understand why the step took you all the way out.
Step? Yeah, that's true. I don't understand.
And you
either.
didn't, yeah. And you didn't, why didn't you get the error? Yeah. Maybe we.
Oh, no, I restarted the program. Sorry. So here's the start of the new program. I put a breakpoint in meta.cc. I ran it. I press continue. Now it's inside lookup OBO, right? So that's the function. Here's the backtrace, right? We were just in here talking about, lookup OBO, talking about this whole base meta, lookup OBO function, and we were getting that this function equals absent, and that's the reason why it was crashing, because it was going into this clause and like it shouldn't be, I think. I believe that's the issue, but anyways, is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. So now we're here, and if interrupt is pending, then we return absent. So one thing we should check is whether interrupt is pending. No, it's not. So then we're on to this line, right? And the result should be, in theory, or ideally, it wouldn't be absent, but it probably is going to be, because that's what was returned. And
What?
Well, that's helpful. Macro expand.
Well,
What about?
it
So it is.
If the result is absent, it does a parent lookup.
If the result equals absent, yeah, it actually looks up the parent, and otherwise it just returns the result. Or it gets the client, looks up the parent, and then it looks up the key in the parent.
What's the key? What's the key? That's what's missing.
Another pointer to an object, and it's a standard operation.
What's the name?
The name of what?
The standard operation.
That's a good question. Let's see. How do we get the name? So
the class names is just going to be standard operation? What?
Well, that's the class name, but there should be like a way to identify the standard operation besides looking at its hex code. Something like well, what would be good?
It looks like everything is 0, except it has a size 24. What value does it have?
Size 24, where is it? Here. Well, that's just the size of
this object we're looking at, or slot equals. Why is a slot a pair?
It's not a pair, it's an array. So remember, this is probably the parent, and this is probably the meta. Each actor has a parent and a meta. And standard operation is also an actor because it seems like everything is an actor.
It should be.
Yeah. So,
So what's in class names?
this.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. You try searching it up.
Well, it's just print.
So class names is
Print
a
stuff.
pointer. It's a pointer to a character pointer. And so, yeah.
Standard extension. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do class names plus 4 or whatever?
+4?
Well, you want to look at the second one.
The second one, interesting. Oh, because it's an array?
Yeah. Oops. Nope. It's not.
I don't think it's
That's
an
the
array.
string itself. Okay, I thought it was.
Interesting. Or.
Class names plural. I thought there was another one, but it's not a pointer to. It's a pointer to. It's a pointer to the string standard extension. It's not a pointer to a list of pointers. I got.
Yeah. Let me see. This might be worth a try.
That's interesting. We know it's table object.
Well, what is? I don't know what exactly. Is the table object like a subclass of actor?
I thought there was a
It isn't.
rosette file that defined it.
Oh no, it's defined in object.h. It's not.
So it's a primitive.
Well, no, it's just a class. Oh no, it is a subclass of actor. Never mind. So, how's
Okay,
standard?
so actor. Okay, so now what's this x divided by 10s?
Oh, it's not divided by.
I know.
Yeah, okay. So this is basically a way to go into the address, and it prints 10 strings as words. So in theory, it's like that. But yeah. So, I mean, you know how in C, well, I mean, you probably know this better than I. Like, you know, in C, like,
they're null terminated
because
strings.
anything you can just what?
Null terminated strings, right?
Oh no, I meant because data can be like interpreted any way. In C, like, you know, you can cast integer to a string and then back, and then like, you know, that's basically what this is doing. This is saying read 10 words as strings, and if I do like 10D, then it'll be read 10 words as digits, and it'll give me digits.
Decimals.
Yeah, decimals. But yeah. But anyways,
Or
let me see if there's more. I feel like, I mean, is this still within the bounds of the object is the better question.
Yeah, it looks like those are the class names that are inherited. It's the class hierarchy, standard extension, actor, table object. Then after new tuple, that doesn't. Not true.
Well, the hierarchy is that standard extension is a subclass of object. Oh wait, but this might be the superclasses of standard operation. Because standard operation inherits from an actor. And maybe it contains a standard extension, an actor, a table object. And I think that's true. Let's see.
Okay, so we're looking at a key, right?
Key? Oh yeah. This one, yeah.
Okay, so these are class names. So,
oh, my bad. When I did print class names, I'm not printing this.
Oh.
I'm printing the class names of this,
Yeah.
Where was it? Or like whatever object we're
Okay,
in.
so let's look at the class names of key.
Yeah, okay. So I have to do key class names. Yeah, that makes more sense.
And then you want to see 10 of them, whatever.
Sure. Let's see. Strings. Same thing. Interesting. I mean, these could be really anything.
I mean,
might as well just look up the entire key.
You know, what is it looking at? Maybe we should single step while it looks for the key.
Sorry, one more time?
Maybe we should just single step it through looking up the key and see what it compares.
You mean this get request? Like the leads were right there.
Well, we know that it's absent. Okay, so what we want to look into is the parent lookup.
So this one.
Right, it's absent, yeah. So we
Cool.
want to step into that and find one that isn't absent. Or I guess if they're all absent, that's why it's dying, right? But at least we'll see what it's comparing ultimately.
Yeah. So I just stepped into that.
Now this is a recursive call, or
This is what? Pardon?
Is this a recursive call, or is the lookup on our stack?
Oh, it might become.
What time is your dental?
Oh, my dental is at 2:30.
Where is it?
Okay. We can wrap up.
Yeah, I have 10 minutes.
Got it.
Where is it?
So it's not a recursive call because the current function we're in is lookup OBO. And this is lookup. I mean, it might become recursive somewhere.
Okay,
down the line,
well,
but not, at least not for now.
right. So we know we came in here, it's absent, so we know it's going to call lookup. And there's a comparison in there where it doesn't find anything, right? And that's what we want.
Yeah.
Where it's not finding.
So we're back here, and the client doesn't seem to say anything useful. I wish there's something more useful about, I don't know, how the client is. I don't know, it's kind of, I mean, we don't know the delimiters here, but global environment. You know, my guess would be actually that these two values are the slots here, but that might be a stretch. I don't know. Anyways, that. So step again. So we're in lookup now, right? Remember from here, we're in lookup. And we're gonna print out interrupting pending. It's not pending. So then that should just gloss over. Print, or just go over that. Print me. Another actor. Who knows what that is? Yeah, I don't know. It seems like, well, that's not helpful. Maybe we should.
Well, what field do you want to look at in me? I forget where we are.
Well, we're here. We're right after me. And so, if my theory is correct, once we step next, result should be absent. And that is true. So we're getting absent again. And then it's like, okay, it's absent. So we're going to look up the parent.
So,
right? And then we look up the parent. And that is probably, it's a table object now. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if there's, earlier we saw a table object is the thing, right? Where was it? Here.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if these are like parents, if that makes sense. So this is a parent of that, this is a parent of that, this is a parent of that. I don't know. If that theory is correct, then we should see actor new next, which I don't think is even.
The issue is if it didn't find the table object, if that's empty also, why is it empty?
So let's keep looking, I guess, right? So we're back in lookup. And wait a minute, which line are we? 279. 279. Do you want to just pause here? Or?
If you want to, I mean, I'll continue to get ready and stuff while you're going.
Sounds good. Yeah, okay, cool. And then.
Where is this person?
Like to see where this leads.
Sweetheart? Where is this dentist?
Dennis is out by Marin.
You, get going,
Get going. I gotta brush my teeth.
get going. Say goodbye.
Well, I can listen while I brush my teeth.
Honey, you're running late already. If you don't take that now, time, you have to sign papers and things. I always leave to the last minute.
Oh yeah, you were still recording. Cool. So yeah, I just realized we've actually, the thing is, I think we're not breaking at the point where getting the original error. I think it's failing basically somewhere further down. So we can't exactly break point at the first time we, you know, stop at lookup and invoke. We have to break point at the point it crashes, and then, you know, back up and look at the lookup and invoke event. So I think that's a good place to I don't know, stop our debugging session, should I say. But I guess so. I mean, in one way we could put it is we figured out, or not we figured out, but we got to see the chain of events that happen when things are, I guess, working normally, you know. Essentially the whole chain of, you know, looking up the function, seeing whether it's absent, and then looking up its parent, and, you know, until it finds something that's not absent, and then it returns that. And so
Yeah, let me ask a question.
Yep.
Why did the puzzle of how this could run under make and not under execution outside of make? You have solved that mystery, and now you're going into the code to.
Oh, no. We're trying to solve that mystery.
Okay, guys, I'm going to stop the recording now. I have to leave, and I
Okay.
Got it.
get it converted.
I enjoyed it. I learned a lot, but it's like I've never seen anybody use GDB before, so that was amazing. And
Glad you enjoyed that.
I haven't used a debugger since Z80 days.
All right.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, I enjoyed it.
Later.